Here's a quick video of Verizon's new Samsung Glide, a device that ironically doesn't work here in London where I am at the moment, but this is the only time I have to actually shoot the video. The Glide is a new feature phone from Samsung, but it has a full QWERTY keyboard, full touchscreen display. It's kind of Voyager-like in that regard. Pretty compact, 2-megapixel autofocus camera on it. Sliding action's lightly sprung, but nice nonetheless. Keys are pretty nice on the keyboard. The only question that I have is, why they had to integrate the space bar into the bottom row. It kind of throws off the B, N, and M keys, makes it a little more difficult to use. But I imagine people are going to get used to it. We've seen this on the other devices as well. Touchscreen, as I mentioned before. It's buttoned down at the bottom, kind of iPhone-ish. Brings you to the home screen right here. This center button takes you to the shortcuts menu. Has a bunch of things you can configure it, put whichever keys you want wherever, or whichever buttons that is. Main menu can be accessed from there, or main menu can be accessed from the home screen as well, just like that. Also on the home screen, there's a number of icons across the bottom for various statuses, and you can quickly turn on and off speakers and see your new messages, all that kind of thing. Dial pad, of course, for placing calls. Go back to the main menu here. Pull up the settings. You can see the scrolling works pretty well, better than some of the other devices we've seen in the past. It's still, it's flickable, but it's not as smooth and doesn't have the, high frame rate of the iPhone's interface. But still pretty nice for a device from Verizon. Browser's a bit of a issue. I can't really show it to you here because of the lack of connectivity, but see, the problem is that the browser is used when the device is horizontal, which is not an issue in general because the Glide works pretty well either way. But the whole bottom of the screen, a fairly large strip, is made up of navigation buttons, which leaves you with a very, very shallow window to work with on the browser, and it's really quite difficult. It's probably the Achilles heel of this device. But other than that, pretty solid in terms of basic functionality, design, style, good looking. Everything works pretty well. So that's the Samsung Glide for Verizon Wireless.